All right, guys, we're leaving that garage sale right there. We just picked up for $47 at a massive lot of old school video game stuff. So we'll definitely check that out when we get back to the game room. Guys, that lot put me into the bust mode. I have no more money. That's how awesome this lot was. What is going on, guys? We are back from our long day of garage sailing. I think I spent a total of 43 minutes out at garage sales before I ran out of money. It's all the cash I had on me. But this is what I picked up at the first sale for $1. $1 make you holler. That's not going to show up. Oh, there it is. Picked up a PlayStation 2 console. Now, I did plug it in. It did turn on, but it looks like the seal's been broken. And she said that her son liked to tinker with electronics. And now that I'm looking at it, it's missing the fan in there. So I might be able to come up with a broken PlayStation 2 and just put the fan in there. And hopefully that'll work. When I picked this up not for myself. I picked it up for Sarah, Nintendo 13's lovely lady. It is a pound puppy. He's gray. He's a little dirty. As you can see by his nose there, he needs a little cleaning. And then he needs a little TLC right here behind the ear. But, yeah, I will get that out to you as soon as I can. There's like a bug or something in here. So, alright, so that was like $1.50. Obviously, I carry around a little bit more cash than $1.50, you know what I'm saying? So, let me run and get the lot that I bought. Alright, so I go to the sale, they're setting up. And I asked, get any old video game stuff, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, rattle it off. He says no, she says no. And I said, okay, well, thanks, have a good day. And then he goes, well, how old of video game stuff are you looking for? And I said, you know, anything old, man, anything that's cartridge-based, I'd love to take a look at if you have it and you want to sell it. So he goes, well, I have some Intellivision stuff downstairs. Now, I know I said in my, my Q&A video that my Intellivision doesn't get a lot of playtime. This might actually kind of change that. I'm kind of getting excited. So he wanted $50 for the lot. He wasn't coming down at all. I had $47 left in my wallet, and he goes, "Yeah, you can have it for $47." So the first thing that we got was an Intellivision 1 console. He said they both worked. He said his dad used to make him put all of his toys away. And he's got original G.I. Joes from 1964 that his dad built basically a cabinet for with racks so he could hang the clothing for the G.I. Joes in there. So they had an Intellivision, and his dad, hold on, let me put this down, went and bought another one that was complete in box. And his rationale was this is going to be a collector's item someday. So there it is, an Intellivision Model 1, complete in box. It's got the styrofoam and everything in there. Definitely awesome. This will probably be replacing the one that I have. So I've got 2 Intellivision consoles up for sale. Let me go put this down. Always nice to see them when they're in the box. Okay, so we got a bunch of games here. So all these games are complete in the box. So let's just start with the sports titles. There's 30 total games. So we've got bowling, NASL soccer, NBA basketball, PGA golf. I love the box art on these things, man. It's hilarious. Major League Baseball, boxing, NHL hockey. What's cool about these Intellivision games, they come with these 2 overlays for the controller and the manual. So all of these games are complete. I checked them. We've got NFL football. This one is extra complete because it comes with 2 playbooks. You can see there. So I think that'll be an upgrade for me. We've got, this will be a replacement, Lock and Chase, which is like Pac-Man. We've got Utopia, Sub Hunt, which he was telling me he really enjoyed that game as a kid, so cool. Sea Battle. He said that one was really good too. I bet if he played Silent Service on the NES, he probably liked that. Check this out. Excited to see this one. Good old-fashioned Donkey Kong. Get some Donkey Kong there. We've got Space Armada. Got Tron Deadly Discs. Again, that one is complete. Very cool. Actually kind of want to play that one. We've got Skiing. Cool, I think I have that one. Yep, got that one. So that one's up for... I'll probably bundle that with one of the consoles. Triple Action, another game that I have. Yep, complete. Backgammon. If you're into backgammon, this looks like a pretty good game. Astro Smash. Intellivision's answer at Space Invaders. We've got some of the games from the Talking series. If you don't know, the Intellivision had an attachment that you stuck on it, and it would like talk to you or like make these like weird digitized sounds. This is probably the most famous of them. B-17 Bomber. And that's what it sounds like because it's hilarious. That's what the graphics look like on that. That's pretty sweet. This one's pretty cool here. Bomb Squad. And on the inside, you know, I love finding these in the inside. This is a receipt from 11/13/1982. And it was $37. And they got it at the Hillcrest Hobby Shop in Mayfield Heights, Ohio. So, yeah, definitely probably somebody's Christmas present right there, maybe, you know. Got Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack. Already have that one. It's a double. Space Battle. Space Hawk. Got Advanced Dungeons and Dragons. So if you're a Dungeons and Dragons person and you're interested in that, let me know. Put that one up for trade. Got Star Strike. Too bad that's not eligible for Jeff McKenzie's greatest shoot 'em up of all time. It is a 3D shooter. We've got Snafu. This looks like that Tron Light Cycle game or Snake or something like that. If you ever played that. Throw that up there. All right. Here's the manual that goes in the box over there. And then we've got some of these Imagine It games. And these are I don't say the more expensive games because they're really like $10 to $12 games or whatever, but for Intellivision games they're expensive. So we've got New Atlantis. Kind of looks like Missile Command or something. We've got New Swords and Serpents. One of these. And Demon Attack. I think it's Swords and Serpents. I was looking this up. There was a couple that were going for over $100, but they were factory sealed. Looks like a nice condition complete copy, which this is. It's got some label wear and some damage there on the side, but a nice condition copy is going to go about $40 on this one game. So definitely excited to have that. And this looks like a contender for greatest shoot 'em up of all time right there. Demon Attack. Also in the box. Guys know I love paperwork, so there's an Imaginex, iMagic pamphlet with all the games in there. So yeah, that's cool to have. We've got an Intellivision pamphlet, and then here's another one. So I'm thinking one of these goes with the console, maybe. But yeah, picked up a ton of Intellivision games. So, all right, guys, as yard sale season winds down, don't know if I'm going to be able to make it to any more, but you never know. Stick around. All right, guys, we are in the middle of Fogageddon, but we're going to be persistent, and we are going to hunt down some games. Woo! What is going on, guys? We are back from our day at thrift stores. I wasn't out that long today. I had to mail a package out to California, so I was up. I figured, what the hell, I'll go out, hit a couple stores. So this is what I found, man. So this isn't going to be in the order that I found them in, but it was down at Ohio State University campus. There's a Goodwill down there. They didn't really have anything. A lot of broken controllers and whatever. But I saw these on the shelf, decided to pick them up. It's a pair of Donkey Kong bongos for the, Donkey Konga or Jungle Beat or something like that. Pretty good shape. Dirty on the top. As you find them often, dirty on the top part there. But they'll clean up nice. They feel like they still work. Still got a lot of spring in there. Like that. Musical stylings from Chris Miller. Didn't think you were going to get that on the show, did you? But $5 for these. Typically what I do with those is I'll wait till I pick up a copy of Donkey Konga or Jungle Beat, and I'll kind of pair it together for about $20 and sell them off. But I actually think I'm going to keep that pair of bongos for my daughter so we can kind of play Jungle Beat or something together. Hit up the next thrift store there, or the thrift stores or whatever, you know what I'm talking about. Found this, pretty excited to find this, man. It's electronic bowling, the Tiger handheld, and I actually had this one when I was a kid. So I'm really excited to have it back into the collection. With $6. $6. And it's got the battery compartment cover. And inside, no rust, man. So pretty awesome to have that back in the collection. If I could find the Coleco Bowlatronic, it was like this long. And it had like a little slope to it. And it was pretty cool. Had a little guy that ran across the top. And you had to like time up the release properly. My dad loved that. If I could find one of those, that'd be the bee's knees, because he used to have one in his like lazy boy chair on the side pocket. Come home, crack open a couple beers, turn on the Reds game, and play some Bowlatronic or whatever that thing was called. So yeah, no, this was totally an impulse purchase here, man. $4. I'll probably play it once, but it's Mortal Kombat plug and play. Again, it was only like $4. But it feels really solid, this thing. So hopefully it works. There's a cable, because that's exciting. And it looks like there's a link port. Let's say multiplayer input. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could link them up and play 2-player. That's pretty cool for a plug and play. All right, so we did stop at my favorite thrift store, where on Mondays, today, green tag, anything under $10 was $1.25. And anything yellow tag was half off. So the first game that we picked up, snagged Tekken 4 for the PlayStation 2. Just the disc and the case. But yeah, the back of that looks pretty badass, man. Probably won't keep that. Probably go into a contest that may or may not be running right now. Snagged Rygar for the PlayStation 2. I did not have this game. And for $1.25, I figured I'd take a chance on it. That one is complete with the manual. And what's really cool is it's in really nice condition. And it's also got some type of pamphlet insert back there. So, yeah, definitely cool to have that. I saw this game and I got kind of excited because it was a green tag, so it would have been $1.25. But picked up Star Wars Battlefront for the PlayStation 2. Now, unfortunately, probably saw it in the video, is missing the disc, but it does have the manual. So I asked the lady, I said, hey, do you know where this game is? Because I really want to buy it. And she goes, no. And then she kind of took the case from me. And she goes, I was like, well, do you know where that game is? Do you have like a stack of CDs or something I could look through real quick? And she goes, no, we have to take it. We can't throw it, or we can't give it to you. Because we actually have to look for the game. And I was like, well, what are the chances that you're going to go in the back room there and you're going to look through a stack of CDs and you're going to find this? I said, it's a green tag. It's $1.25 anyway today. Can I just buy the case for $1.25? And she was like, I don't know. I think we have to throw it away. And I'm like, well, are we throwing it away, or are we going to look for the game? Which one is it? Because I'd really like to have it. I was kind of persistent. And she was like, well, may need to talk to a manager and see if you can just buy the case. And I said, perfect, no problem. So I start walking away, and she's like, you know what? you just go ahead and buy it for $1.25. That's fine. So yeah, $1.25 after all that for a case for Black Label, mind you, Star Wars Battlefront with the manual. So you know, it's a cool game to have, and I've got like 4 or 5 extra copies right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I've got like 6 copies of Battlefront in there in my doubles drawer. So the chances of coming up with a Black Label Star Wars Battlefront loose disc, whatever. There's always another movie coming out, and those things tend to go up in price, so whatever. Speaking of Star Wars, you guys saw this in the video. This was yellow tag, $6. It was only $3. Amazing deal on this. Yeah, I don't know why this stuff sits out at thrift stores, especially with so many people that game hunt, you know, for something this good to get looked over. I understand if it's like an obscure game that you've never heard of, that you just don't know and you just pass over it. But this game is consistently valuable. So we picked up Star Wars Battlefront 2 for the Xbox, which is cool. And it is complete with the manual. The disc is in really nice shape. The manual is in decent shape, but you can kind of see where it's starting to nick and bend and crease right there. And that's what happens, guys, when you don't turn your manuals around. Those pages get caught up on this center bar and they bend, and just over time from, you know, rubbing into them, they get destroyed. So especially on high-end games, I always turn my manuals around to try and preserve them. So I don't know. Guys, that is going to do it for this episode of The Pickups. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all the new subscribers. And yeah, see you guys next time.